Sit down. Tell me, Sebastius, can I trust you?
About as much as you can trust anyone you met a few days ago.
Yes, indeed. But what I'm asking is, where do your allegiances lie?
If you're meaning in this currently brewing conflict between angel and demon kind, my allegiances lie with myself, and as far away from the entire affair as humanly possible.
Interesting. Why is that?
I have no interest in getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain. And a war between angels and demons offers me nothing.
Interesting. So you're just greedy. Blind to the suffering of others. Blind to the bigger picture. You're just trying to survive. A cockroach hiding in the shadows.
Some days it is all I could do to survive and survive alone. My survival I do not put over the world itself, but I do not see the world ending if two groups of ethereal beings have a bit of a spat.
And what if you're wrong? What?
Then no one will be around to tell me so, and I won't be around to gloat that I was right. Or not.
And what if there was a chance, an opportunity to change it?
Then it should be undertaken by someone better, smarter, and stronger, and braver than me.
And what if I told you that the smallest human in the world, that the boldest human in the world, could change the fate of all the people in these lands? A person like you, a normal one. What if I told you that it's normal people, basic ones, like you and me, are the most important actors in this war? The ones that are not easily swayed by the sweet promises of demons, and the ones who see through the, well, laughable inaction of angels. The ones that are wise to not join either side, the ones that want to not only just survive, but protect those who cannot protect themselves. The ones that want to end this conflict.
You are likely right.
I'm
The
just
normal people of the world change the world every day, but
what I'm trying to say is that some things are worth fighting for. Even if the outcome is bleak, even if there is little chance of winning. What I'm trying to say is that I'm sick and tired of the demons running around scaring people, killing them, destroying their establishments. And I'm not exactly optimistic about angels and their...
and when exactly have the demons done this?
Oh, when? Just every day. Pay attention. Witness them. They are, I believe some of them might be in the city currently. Of course, they will try to argue that what they're doing is just, making friends, offering people choices. But in the end, they are corrupting them. People like you and me. They are bringing them to their side, promising them power, promising their immortality, promising their wealth and riches. But in the end, they are just deforming them into these lifeless abominations that live for nothing but serving their mistress, the archdemon Nikita. It is pathetic existence, and I feel pity for them. Even though it is their fault, they fell for this. Makes me sick. Every passing day, more and more. At first I thought that I might be able to change this outcome with my peaceful ways. But now I see that I have failed, and it's time for something more concrete. I don't ask you to join me in this effort. Just think about it. And if there is ever any help, you can count on me, even if you wouldn't be able to reciprocate. You've been a friend to me, and I appreciate it. And for whatever short time I still have on this world, I am here if you ever need anything.
Well, I do appreciate that.
You are a traveler. You meet many people. If you meet someone of similar understanding as me, send them my way. It's not that I'm recruiting an army. I'm just trying to raise awareness. Perhaps even a resistance. I don't think demons need more recruits. I don't think they need more imps. I don't even think they need more other demons. I don't even know what kind of forms there are.
Too many to count, I would say.
Yes, indeed. I would like to change
I
that.
don't actually meet as many people as you think I do, though. Most days it's... well... most days it's a good day if I get even one conversation in with somebody.
I see. Well, you know where to find me. I'm always around. Even when I'm not. Well, I won't keep you for longer. I just wanted to talk to a fellow human being. These angels and demons. I grow wary of them, of their presence. Although this one we have just met, the one with red hair, Cupidita or whatever that name was, that was the first sign of some balls between these angels. It was refreshing indeed.
Let us hope it lasts, then.
Yes, indeed. Hope. Alright, let's get back to the city. Let's see what they're up to. Actually, I might have something for you. Nope, never mind, I lost it. I apologize. I'm sorry, I am all over the place. I was finally able to craft Chronicium tools for me. So,
Oh, excellent.
yes, been gathering crystals and gems and selling them. And I was finally able to get 11 coins, and guess what? I needed 12.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh dear.
So I just threw the coins away.
Would you what?
Yes, being one short is the same as having none at all.
But you
I
can get more.
I also threw away my Chronicium tools. I'm not gathering anything ever again.
I
I'm also joking.
never do that to me again.
That's a revenge for yesterday.
You, sir, in the best possible way, are a bastard.
That I am.
That does sound like something a snake would do.
Hello again.
Perhaps it'd be best to look
Hello.
into
Hello, Dehaka.
what is happening at the volcano.
Well, so what I would do if I was someone... Well, I don't know exactly what's happening, but if there's multiple sightings of lizards, I don't think I would return all the way to the volcano. So perhaps, well, what areas have they been spotted in?
So I know there was one up by Requiem's house because they caught it and well it brandished weapons, so they killed it. There was obviously the one that was stapled outside my pub, and the one that was at the Bard's College. Well, that might be the same one. You know, I'm not sure, but yeah.
Was the Birds College the last place?
Yeah. When was the
Oh,
attack at the
hello.
Bard's
Hello.
College?
Hi. Oh, 3 in the morning-ish? We had been
Has
hearing
anyone
the
been back
sounds
to the
from
Birds
3.
College since then?
Oh, yes, yes. I stayed at the Bard College for the evening. There were no other incidents.
Good, good.
I've heard, there's at least 2 instances?
Instances of what?
You have a snake phobia?
Apparently there's been, Are you afraid of snakes?
No,
Yes, yes, very much so.
Well, regardless, there is apparently, some lizard folk, snake folk, something, reptile-ish men that have at least messed with Opal, and word is messed with some demons. Not sure beyond that.
Oh, find a neutral action that neutral faction that takes action.
I gotta tell you, I would laugh if it wasn't so true.
Sure, potentially.
How nice.
Well, they have attacked the humans as well, from the sounds of it. This kingdom that Candice lives in, I assume, is not under any angelic council.
No, no, no.
I would definitely like to
So
meet
it is
them.
attacking the humans.
I suppose you could say indeed,
I don't know, are
except
they?
for...
Well, the Bard College is run by a human.
And it is also a neutral faction.
But it did show up specifically when Opal was there. Maybe just a coincidence, right? But, I mean, there's a detail.
And it didn't go
Well-
after the Bard. It was there for quite some time. We had been hearing the noises. It didn't show itself or come after anybody until I was outside near where it was hiding.
So it is against angels.
But it did go after demons as well. Maybe anybody affiliated with the recent events in the volcano is being targeted.
Maybe they want their books back.
Perhaps it went... Perhaps it went after people that were in the volcano, as Opal
That's
was
another
in the
detail.
volcano.
If we can figure out who specifically from the demons saw it, right, we could definitely try to narrow this all down.
Could
Wouldn't be
be
a
something
stretch.
to investigate. Yes. Details. For now, all we know, reptiles were there. Reptiles live in volcano, so we're just thinking they might have come from the volcano, which could be true, but it could also be unrelated. So I don't like to assume too highly when we already have leads that we could track. Or at least rumors that we need to hunt down and find out if they're true or not. So I suppose that means
So
that
what
we
now
have to
then, Archangel?
speak to demons? I feel dirty saying that.
Oh, I can take care of it. We have a good rapport.
Yeah, and I can go with
If-
him so he's not alone. I was there. We can approach it as kind of a I had, have you seen anything unusual? I shared the volcano incident with them. I think it might be a little bit more approachable that way.
When you say shared the volcano
Oh, I-
incident, can you elaborate a little?
Absolutely. There was a strange artifact, which we narrowed down to be a book that kept appearing in the lands with an entity. On the third time this book appeared, the entity began to run itself towards the volcano. Upon following the book, I came across a group of demons who were attempting to fell said entity. They were unable to, and the book was returned to the bottom of the well in the portal as we have discussed, and I happened to be the only angel there to share in the particular events of that evening. And upon trying to escape the volcano with our lives, we all fled from the large star metal and ash that was falling out of the volcano, along with anything else that may have been released at the time.
I see. So you were working with the demons.
No, I was simply there under investigative terms.
Is that before or after you got hit by that star metal meteor?
Oh, I would have ended up in the area before I was hit by the star metal. It was nearly on our escape route out from what we felt was crumbling or an eruption that I was struck.
Interesting.
Indeed. The thing in question was some sort of rather tall, humanoid, blue-toned skin person that, at the time, I don't think it said anything, at least not while I was in earshot of it. But it was quite strong physically.
So you were there as well then?
Before, it was,
Hello.
we actually found it around here. That's a giant spider. I hope none of you have issue with spiders. Anyway.
Oh, that's short stack.
So, we found it around here. Right over past the tree line out there, I think. And it eventually made its way to the volcano. I think it came into the lands from the south or something.
I think that spider is like 50
But,
gold. How can
That's
she
when
afford
I
it?
encountered it. But the demons arrived and pushed us out, so we didn't follow. It went right for you, Hano. It was like you knew you killed its
apologies.
brother.
I mean, guess they've been plotting for a while. But thank you, Brother Onyx is all over it.
So what is the plan? Just go to the volcano, ask around if any lizard people haven't seen a giant blue guy.
If we're going to go speak to the demons, and there really is as many of them as everyone seems to think, is it really best that we send only one or two people? I mean, we're all here, why don't we all go?
That's fine. I don't mind going as a group, although I will say my presence tends to harm the smaller ones and make them very standoffish in my presence, even when I'm alone, which is understandable, but just so you know.
Is there a problem with that?
Don't worry, my personality makes me pretty standoffish in general. I know what it's like.
I would like to mention
my
that
presence does that.
I have just returned from the volcano, and there did not seem to be an excessive presence of the lizard folk there.
Thank you, Hassan.
Oh, good.
All right. Well, we could try going to the demon houses, seeing if they have heard or seen anything like this, or if they've been targeted by anything, or any rumors whatsoever that could possibly be gained or clarified. So, which one do we want to go to?
A big one. Oh,
I believe they're all
Bad
large.
Pony.
My suggestion would be to head to Nikita's house first, the big green one, the one with the big green glowing light, and then
Dead
head.
mounds. Yes.
Yes, Dead Mounds.
Having this early in the day, I would recommend going to the desert one first. Usually they're around before the Nikita's crew.
Yeah, sticks and tricks and the lights should be.
I'm gonna take just a minute before we leave. Forgive me. I'll be right back.
You're forgiven. It's what we do.
Very clever.
I need to get this one's name. I always forget it.
Where is May? Is she not awake?
She is awake. She is currently in her room.
Adriana, but Ezra.
She has been very busy today, and
I don't
every
even
time
know
I've
if she
asked her
introduce
to
herself
come along,
with this
she
name.
doesn't want to leave. Perhaps she could use a little extra convincing, Archangel.
She's been like super lovey today.
What the hell?
Well, who was that? Alright, this is getting out of control. I don't know who is who anymore when it comes to the wolf people.
Maybe it was just a wolf.
A random white
I mean,
wolf
not really
running through the city.
Area. Hey, you never know. Who am I to judge? Maybe the wolf has important business. Maybe he's late for a meeting. I don't know what wolves do.
Highly unlikely.
Not a wolfologist.
Hello. Can we help you?
I can't go through here without being stopped to talk to.
No, we are a curious bunch. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I've never seen a wolf talk.
Oh, that one talks. Alright, that was surprising.
I didn't know that.
I am Ukir.
Nice to meet you, Ukir. I am Dehaka. I apologize for our curiosity, but it's not every day that we meet such a beautiful creature just running around so wildly.
If you knew what I was, I probably wouldn't be
Are you
considered
stirring today? I am stirring every day.
Okay.
Hey, my name's Candy. Candy Cat. And I'm gonna call you Pup Pup.
Candy, you know who I am.
Maybe they mean like
Hang on.
Wait, what?
in all animals now? Donkey.
Ah, I didn't know you could do that.
I'm a hellhound, Candy.
Yes,
Hellhound.
I swear last time I saw you were all black with red spooky eyes.
Nice camouflage for a hellhound. One would not suspect them to be so white.
The donkey's holding out on me.
I'm a white
Oh,
wolf.
crack.
Yes, indeed, that you are.
Are you ready for the venture to come?
Yes. Yes.
Give me a moment, I'll change.
Thank you. Thank you very much for waiting.
Well, do we want to go and see? Well, I don't know. I suppose if May is like taking a day in her room, that's her choice. Not sure. Something
Perhaps we should go
there.
and get her,
Maybe she's
just in case.
Hello, Candy.
Potion for me.
Try that.
Of course I
You,
do. I have love potions for
It would
everyone.
be really awkward.
Oh, hello.
Do all of us want to go? It's going to take
Hello.
More because
longer, I'm
I
sure.
believe these angels actually wanted to
Alright,
speak
let's
to
go.
a demon. Why don't we start with this one?
Yeah, I don't like being circled. Please don't.
Get up.
Oh, don't worry.
Allow
The
us to
city
get
is
all on one
neutral.
side.
I guarantee your safety.
Neutral or not, being circled suddenly is not very nice.
Indeed.
Understandable. Well, we were actually on our way past and then heard what he said and stopped. That's just why circling happened. Not intentional. We wouldn't dare anger the pixies here. Well, while we're angels, we don't underestimate pixie power. One of the strongest things in the lands, don't you know?
Well, I'm new to these lands, so that's good to know.
Yes, this city here is sponsored by the pixies. There's no fighting here on pain of their incredible weaponry.
I think.
Yes, and if you ever, well, lose track of time in the mansion over there, pray to the pixies. They might be able to help you, like they did to me when I spent there 5 hours.
I was actually in there the other day with a friend, and we got out after about an hour and a half.
Oh, good for you.
Apparently, when you talk to the woman near the end, she gives you a key very subtly, and all you have to do is go back to the front door and walk out.
I hate my life.
Spoiled.
Oh, you mean you didn't figure out the entire puzzle and get out the back door? That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was quite easy.
Yes, it was.
Huh? Well, good for you.
What? You say that like you're not sincere.
You know, I had divine help with me, if that helps with you. We both got stuck in there together. It was quite the bonding experience.
Yes, you will learn a lot about
I
yourself.
think I've heard about that. Were you with Celeste?
Nope.
Alright, so another instance of that then. Alright.
For her sake, I will not name names.
In regard to our inquisitiveness, you said you're new to the lands. Was that? Did I hear that right? Also,
Been
about-
here about a week, yes.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. So maybe you did hear and see. Do you know anything about the volcanic incident that occurred a few days ago?
I was there, yes.
Fantastic. And have you heard of the Serpent Man attacks?
Hmm.
You have. Were you there?
I killed
before
one.
this? You killed one. This is
Two,
uncanny. So you're literally the
actually.
exact person we're looking for.
What are the odds? Must be fate.
Thank you, Father, for bringing us this answer so easily.
Careful, you might kill her on accident.
I apologize. Just, you know,
Are you
That's fine.
apologizing for saying a prayer to our father?
easy there. I'm still not all over your
What's
lust.
wrong with your Hondo?
Well, I apologize for inflicting pain on the demon. Unwarranted. Not so much the prayer, of course.
Honestly, you didn't inflict any pain on me.
Ah, well, maybe I heard wrong then. I apologize.
I just
Let's
had a
not
fly in my throat.
I was completely messing with you.
All in all, would you give us your side of the story? That's how you, how you fared in the volcano and the Serpent Man. Did they stalk you at all? Or was it rather direct?
I was inside the keep, and I heard someone running saying we were just attacked. Ran outside to see a dead snake man on the ground. I went to the citadel to make sure they were okay and found one on the roof. It jumped down and I attacked it and killed it. Later on, a second one came to our keep. We all killed it together.
Nice.
Are they strong?
They try to go for weaknesses. If you're out alone, they'll try to stalk you down alone. When I mentioned that I had slaughtered its brethren, it came at me full force.
Interesting.
Hmm.
That is similar.
You're saying that
experience.
it has intelligence then?
I went and said, "Oh, I killed one of you last time, and I quite enjoyed it." And it went and came at me. So I don't know.
Hmm. At least some intelligence, it would seem. Comprehension of what you said.
Perhaps.
Oh, I will definitely try to talk to them instead of just killing them if I ever see
Do
them.
not believe they enjoyed the fact that we killed the man on the chair when we were there. After the book was lost in the flames, the serpent in the chair ran towards us, and I butchered it. This was before the star meteors fell. Perhaps we're getting some sort of wrath from that. Or it could be the entirely with
You
the
think it
books.
is... You think that they are tracking people that were there and trying to punish them or something?
Perhaps.
Sounds like a good motive to
Everyone.
me.
Everyone that was there. I assume they've been attacking you all as well.
Well, only me. But I was the only one who was there.
I was there, you were there, Lord Symphony was there. That would make sense.
There was in the chaos one of the astral type lizardmen did come at me through the portal, and I struck it down. Although I was trying to remain neutral, I may have incidentally involved myself deeper in what may be going on.
Interesting.
Were you the only one of your kind that was attacked?
As far
No.
as we... Oh, I apologize.
I don't know if you're talking to me or talking to her.
I am speaking to you.
I wasn't the only one, no. As I said, somebody ran in and told us the first time that they were attacked.
Yes.
And I killed the second attack and the third attack.
All three
Do you know
people were
specifically who
attacked.
was attacked?
One of our new recruits and a man or demon, I suppose, named Balin.
Was he present at the volcano during the incident?
They were not, actually. But I think it's because they were on our land and they were noticed.
Okay.
Interesting.
So they could have been interrupted by Balin mid-hunt.
Yes, apparently Abraddon passed them on the way to the keep and didn't think much of it.
They didn't attack this Abaddon.
No.
But have you seen him? Not many things would attack Abaddon.
Back shortly. I'm just going to
I
drop
have
off some
not.
gear that I have.
Yes, it's quite...
That's Hassan, the one that's supposed to be pregnant. I don't know
If
how.
they would attack an angel, they would attack Abraddon. He might be big, but that doesn't make him that strong.
Opal, Varis, I don't know that guy.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I know him, but I don't know his name. And that one's name. He's Opal's brother.
So I don't recall seeing Abraddon at the battle, so maybe there's something tied to that.
Candy.
Well, I believe that's what she's saying. Abaddon passed them, and they didn't attack. They did not attack until they made it to where she was.
I'm curious.
I think perhaps you're right. It seems like they're only attacking the ones that were at the volcano at the time, seeking them out specifically.
Hmm.
We
Was
can
there
test the theory.
any
We
form
could-
of...
Sorry.
Go on.
Remember the mercenary girl? Oh my god, I am drawing a blank on her name right now. She wears light blue and white, talks real sweet.
Annabelle.
Annabelle was with me. We can see if they
Is
had
she
any
human?
incidents. Yes, she is.
I don't know how I feel about
What lives
involving a
on
human in
all
these
this
matters.
now?
She may already be in it. Sorry, Archangel, can you say that again?
I was saying that she lives a lot farther south, so perhaps they just haven't found out where she lives yet.
Oh, well, there were a few angels with you that night, I recall. It was just you there.
No, it was just me in the volcano that evening.
Someone's over there.
Earlier in the day, we had more of a heavenly presence, but as the day wore on, fatigue overtook a few of us.
Then other people were white, and that's confusing.
That is a likelihood. For these serpents that you've seen, was there any indication besides once you knew that they were there for whatever matters that they ended up getting killed over?
She has a
Any
broken
prior
bottle on her back.
Warnings, any indication of what they could have been up to?
They seem to be scouting, as far as I'm aware. They like to sniff around.
Sniffing around. Perhaps they were literally following the scents of people that they have encountered already.
It's Evangeline, I think. The one with the spider.
Interesting.
That does
I
make the
heard
attack strange, though.
I heard sniffing around the manor before we were attacked. The third time. I investigated, but I did not see anything. Only to hear, there's a snake person in the yard. So... And of course, when I came out, it came right for me, so...
Has anyone recently spoke with this Annabelle?
I believe last night we saw her. She was well enough.
Very well.
But it seems these attacks took place in the night, though, so could be a gamble as to the state of her today.
Perhaps it'd be best to check on her and her people.
Perhaps. Where does she live? Does anyone know?
I believe she's with the Purgatory, right? Or does she just
That is
travel
correct.
with them?
The mercenaries.
Yes.
Yeah, she does a lot of their building for them.
Why don't we pay her a visit?
I think that would be wise.
Any more questions, or may I leave?
Oh, we appreciate your cooperation.
Yes,
I'm
it was most helpful. Thank you.
Be well. Father bless you.
Really?
I'm divinely compelled to do so.
Well, may darkness take you.
Well, I best.
Totally fair.
I best make my leave as well.
Safe. Watch out for those snakes.
Yep. Hey, I'll see you around. Good luck.
Please
Thank
be
you.
safe.
I'll do my best. And also, make good choices, but if you can't, enjoy the bad one.
Farewell, Candy.
Was that like a prayer that she just said to me?
Oh.
Candy's
well, the
running.
Purgatory aren't too far from you. Just in case you were. We
Yes.
could try our luck. I don't know if they're usually awake at this hour. I don't know them very well.
It can be a bit of a later crew. We may not run into anyone yet.
Well, with her saying that these creatures are skulking around, perhaps we can find them before they are able to cause the humans any harm.
With it being so close, I don't see the harm in it personally.
Hmm.
Yes, we can do
Agreed.
that. Go see if anyone's there, see if they've heard anything, seen anything, something like that. I believe they're that way.
Yeah,
Exactly
this
that.
way.
Alright, we'll let the angels deal with it. Hi.
Yep. Wait, I kind of I got distracted. Where did everyone else go?
I believe they went and they want to visit Annabelle, one of the people that perhaps got herself involved in that little conflict with the snake people. They want to make sure that she is alright.
Hi, Maze. Hi.
Hello.
I have a gift for you. Oh. There you go. Thank you. That's not. Oh, okay. That's not the. That's not the one. I pushed the wrong one. I meant to do this. 1 second.
Wait, is this story again? I think
That's what I meant to do, but I pushed the wrong muscle, and I'm sorry.
it's definitely connected
It's
to
okay.
the book story.
Thank you.
Book of Skelos, these snake people. And who might you be? My name is Dehaka. I run the witch doctor shop over there. I don't believe we've met before. Or perhaps we have, and these eyes and horns are new.
No, the eyes are not new. I've had them for a while. I am Mizuki. You can call me Maze, though.
Nice to meet you, Maze. Me and Mazes, we have a, well, painful tradition.
Always go right.
Yeah, one of the mazes I have recently encountered was at the mansion over there. It was like a escape room, but I would consider it a maze too. Is that your creation?
No.
Oh. I apologize. I still wake up in terrors thinking about that place. And just hearing your name reminded me of that unfortunate day I spent at that freaking... Never mind. It is nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
So, what brings you to the city?
I was, hoping to run into a friend, and I did. And, I gave her some checkers.
How convenient.
Thank you again. No worries.
These daggers, they seem to be all the rage these days. Everyone is using them. What kind of dagger are these?
My friend Gwyneth.
Of course. I believe you can apply the broken bottle to them. Is that correct? That's what people do.
Yeah, there's a different. I have the one that's for the axes. There's another one that I haven't found yet for these. And I'm sad.
Of course. I believe Shadow was very proud of his finally complete collection of broken bottles.
I'm gonna have to find Shadow so I can.
Yes, indeed.
The first 1 second.
Indeed. Tell him I sent regards.
I will. But, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Crap. Actually, wait, I'll be right back. I see a turtle.
Okay. So, how long have you been a demon? If you don't mind me asking.
I have been of the dark nature for a very long time, but a demon about a week.
Interesting. Yes, it is quite fast, this recruitment of the demonic sort. Many of my friends have recently fallen into this new way of life. How does it feel to have these horns and wings and new masters?
To be honest with you, I traded my soul to save a life, so I don't really mind.
I see. I see. And how is that going for you so far?
I love it. Besides going to their house, they used to live close to Agori, so.
Oh yes.
It's always terrifying going to their house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A hack like that fixes everything. And how is the graveyard faction doing these days? I haven't met Shlomo for a long time.
I was actually on my way to try to find him when I ran into.
Oh, may I accompany you? I haven't really visited your place yet.
Yeah, sure. I'm not sure if he's home yet. I went to go check a couple places he knows.
Very nice.
He might be home now. I'm not sure.
Well, let's see. We can at least knock on the door and blow on the horn.
Yep. If you want to follow me, Maze, you're welcome to if you want to. I might as well. I'm gonna grab my. Okay.
And that's how all the epic adventures start. We have the strong trio of, well, all sorts of people. Who knows, we might...
Dova, the fastest horse of the lands.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
It's not exactly loyal.
Oh. Okay.
Sneaky.
Okay,
Yeah, my trolls do that too sometimes. It is weird, but must be something in the air. Alright, which portal are we taking?
This one over here. It usually takes her a few seconds. Oh, there she is, speaking of which. Alright, I have a tendency of looking behind me. I run really fast, so I tend to lose people on accident.
Don't worry, we will try to keep up.
She was saying I was fast yesterday. What? You were saying I was fast yesterday. Yeah, well, I actually, for some odd reason, was like struggling to keep up with you, and it's weird for me.
No, I didn't know about this bridge.
Yeah, we just recently built it.
Oh, nice. No more wet clothes for Dehaka, that is for sure.
You must want to blow it up just because it's an Angel's Cross bridge.
Aww. I believe your shoes might offer enough of protection.
Oh, they use it the cross and I don't like it.
Of course.
You remember that time when you blew up the bridge? Yes, I don't want to talk about it, okay? I don't group, okay?
Oh, please do tell, it sounds most intriguing.
Well, they blew up a house, they ended up blowing up a bridge. Yeah, but one too many. Actually, it still didn't blow up the house. Don't look! Silly little horse.
Yeah, he tackled me multiple times on the stairs. Very nice, this horse.
figure out a place for him. I think I can put him over here.
No, this is beautiful.
Thank you. Actually, Shlomo built it.
Like Stairway to Heaven. Very descriptive.
This is our little seating area.
Very nice. A little study. Feels very homey.
Look, I found myself a chair.
You don't realize how tempted I am to try to open that right now, just to...
Do it for science. That was disappointing. I was expecting her to fall over.
But, I'd bring you to that door, but that's Ellie's room. She's asleep at the moment.
Of course, we don't want to intrude. A little dining area.
Yes.
Well, a little. Compared to mine, I usually just eat in the grass, outside.
Oh no.
Oh, those were doors. These glass ones.
Yeah, I just noticed that it's a new addition to it, and I ran into it.
Interesting.
So I was there. This is where this is just like our bathroom area, and then this way is our garden.
Oh. What is this?
Oh, it's a tomb to keep the dead from being risen by. I can't think of the liches. Not liches. I can't think of the called right now. My brain does not want to work.
Well,
But they.
seems to be like a powerful magic circle to me. That's good enough explanation.
Yes, yeah, it's to keep the dead from being risen.
Keep the undead resting. How very nice of you.
Yes.
You are the graveyard keepers, after all.
Yes.
And a
This is,
garden.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a nice view of the.
so this is how people get tens of thousands of desert berries without ever going to the desert.
Oh, actually, I usually myself go collect the berries too.
A woman of culture.
And there's a really nice view from up here.
Yes, unless you have vertigo and you want to puke all over the place.
This is true.
Oh, so this is the infamous graveyard. I hope there isn't some sort of trust exercise like at the Grigori house where you need to jump to the river when when the inspection of the house is over.
We do not have the trust exercise.
Very nice. I wasn't too fond of that trust fall.
Oh, I love going up there just to jump off, to be honest.
I
It's
see.
fun.
Yeah, I rather stay grounded. But this is indeed a nice view. You can almost see all the way to the desert.
Yeah, almost. And then over here is our library.
Oh,
I think Shlomo's working on the books for the demons. He has the angels one filled out right now.
interesting. May I observe these books about angels and demons?
Yes, of course.
I like to study about their kind. Oh boy. Interesting. One could spend his whole life in this library. It is indeed full of resources.
Yeah, he did a lot of research for it, and then these are the books of the keeper that taught me and Shlomo everything we know.
Interesting. It's kind of a shame that this beautiful library is part of your house. It should be in the city, just being open, public, to everyone. Maybe you could consider a little, well, like a little public library, with at least some of these books, so that ordinary people could just visit and study these resources that you offer.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Shlomo about it, and then except for these ones aren't going to be open, but because those ones are the ones that we don't want anyone trying this stuff without having years of practice.
Of course.
And studying.
What I have in mind is just the details about the angels and demons. I believe them to be important to the people in these lands who are curious, perhaps, why do we find ourselves in this conflict between the two sides. Perhaps there is an explanation that lies in these books that might be at least a bit comforting to these people who are scared that they would just be crushed from both sides.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Shlomo about that. He's the one that got most of the stuff for the books, so...
Yes, indeed, but it is very impressive, and I am grateful for you showing me.
Welcome.
Seems like you're my guardian spirit these days. I don't have many friends and protectors, but yeah, I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hello. Enjoying the view?
I love it here.
Yes, that looks comfortable. May I visit the graveyard now?
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to disturb the dead. Oh yes, home sweet home. I always felt very comfortable at places like this. It is very chaotic. But there is no dignity in death, and no order to be found. So it kind of makes sense. Some of these statues are very obscene. One would expect something a bit more, well, decent. But hey, if that helps your final rest, who am I to judge?
Sweetie!
Hello.
was showing the witch doctor around. He said he hadn't been able to come visit yet.
Yes, it is a beautiful house.
What do you think of the place?
It is impressive. I especially like the library.
Yes, I still have to finish putting those books in.
I was actually mentioning that this library, it is too well equipped to just be a personal one. You should consider making it a public library, or even relocating it to the city. Some other people might be interested in what lies in these books.
I can consider it.
We could even work out a deal. If there isn't a place in the city, I might at least offer, some of these resources in my shop. I could split it into like half public library and half my little witch doctor shop. Of course, it's solely up to you. I'm just admiring these resources that you have in there. It is mighty impressive.
Yes, I still have to put up the books about the demons.
Oh yes, I am very interested about these too.
Yes, I keep forgetting to do so.
Although, regarding these demons and angels, I kind of, I prefer learning just directly from the source. And they have many things to say and share about their fate and why are they here.
I keep getting told they haven't been given an exact reason why they're here.
Exactly. It seems like each and every one of them has their own personal agenda. Makes things very complicated, but also interesting. So many stories to tell, and so many reasons to learn. And how have you been? Sorry, go ahead.
Keep receiving bad news, it would seem.
Oh. About?
Just, friends and their well-being.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, as I.
Yeah, these are trying times indeed. Not many good news these days.
Sadly, that seems to be true.
These bad news, are they related to demons?
It's more of an illness, it would seem.
Oh, I see.
And no cure to be found.
Yet. Don't lose your hope. There are many capable healers in these lands, and even me, I might be able to help. At least find a better cure than I am.
From how it's been explained, it has to do with everything just deteriorating. From body to essence itself.
Oh yes. I can feel it too. It's kind of all over us in the air. The growing corruption, the growing darkness surrounding us. Some people who are very connected and attuned to the earth, they will hurt the most.
Yes.
Perhaps we need to fix this whole mess to make them better. Perhaps there is a way to revert this growing corruption.
Have you met Mr. Vaktu, by chance?
Miss what? Sorry, I didn't catch that name.
Have you met Mr. Vaktu, by chance?
I don't believe so.
I think you and him will get along fabulously.
Yes,
Do you know where the Cat Oasis is?
I don't believe so. Why don't you show me?
Do you know where the War Makers is?
Oh yes, I do.
It's
Okay. So if you go up to the War Makers and then go on the right side of the War Makers and you go up to that Oasis pond there, that is where they are.
I will keep that in mind.
Mr. Vaktu's a shaman.
I have definitely met a shaman before. He was running at the savannah, trying to find a building place. I gave him a pick. I believe he was a former warrior, stonemason.
Interesting.
Maybe we have more shamans running around.
You never know where one will show up.
Well, more people who are able to hear spirits, the better. If I may say so. I'm not exactly the objective one, but yeah. I don't complain.
It does no good, does it?
I am a seer. I had been given a gift when I was born to see things.
And
It was
what do you see?
terrifying when I was little. I see the darkness. Sometimes he speaks to me and sometimes he doesn't.
Interesting. So you are confirming our suspicion.
Yes.
That is both good and bad news, unfortunately. How far can you see? Is it just the present?
It's bits and pieces of people's lives and their future. But events like such as the darkness coming and taking over the sky and being darkened forever, I cannot see.
I see. It is interesting. Just recently, we have witnessed angels and demons cooperating, trying to find a culprit for these snake people. Attacking angels and demons. Yes, apparently there are wild snakes from the volcano just ambushing demons and angels who took part in that book chasing contest. And that guardian who was present, who had to be put down in order to obtain the book. Apparently, well, he's angry now and wants to punish those who took part in that event.
Yep, we stayed out of it.
As most of us
So
did.
did I.
Probably for the best. Apparently there was one human involved, Miss Annabelle.
Ah, the marked one.
Yes, she is supposed to be a mercenary, I believe.
Yes.
Hopefully she will have enough
That's
protection.
good. Yes, her commander is very powerful. I do believe she would be safe.
That is good to know. I haven't really met
She's
her.
also a friend.
Oh yeah, that is good then.
Are you a human, witch doctor?
Well, barely, but I would certainly consider myself to be a human.
Interesting answer.
Well, humanity may be in a physical form, but mentally, I have lost many of these qualities over the ages. That is the reason why I'm wearing this mask. It kind of keeps me together, whatever remains.
I see. I can always appreciate a good mask.
Oh yes, they are quite handy.
Yes. I almost never take mine off.
And what are you hiding underneath?
Scars.
I see.
I used to wear a hood and a mask.
Oh, why would you hide these beautiful features? As horns and glowy eyes.
I never... Until recently I didn't have the horn, but I had the eyes. As a human, shy away from things that are show the dark. So I hid them. And a couple people tried to take my eyes out.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that. You are indeed right. Some of us who are bigoted, we fear the unknown. But others, like me and here, Mr. Graveyard Keeper, we are more of a scholarly type. We like to get to know people and study these features. Learn about them so that we can understand.
I am the same way, to be honest with you.
A fellow scholar.
You know, getting... Yes. That I am.
That is good to know that the demonic factions offers such a variety. I often enjoy my dialogues with Mr. Shadow. He also seems to be very well educated. And Mr. Styx.
I am actually a priestess.
Oh, very nice. At least you can use your powers of vision at this current position. Must be very handy as a priestess.
And it is.
Tell me.
It's one of the...
Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was curious about your opinion on the mistress, Archmage Nikita. What can you see about her?
I cannot see my mistress.
Is she too powerful
Demons
to
are-
observe?
No, I cannot see demons. It's invade. I cannot see them. Sadly.
Oh, how smart of them. They are probably blocking your powers in some contract or some sort of way, so that
She
you can
is
spy on
actually
them.
my mistress.
Oh, she's not. And
She is my mistress. She is the one that has my soul.
I see.
And since my soul has been released to her, my visions have become weaker. So, I feel that I won't have them very soon.
And do you believe there is a chance to save your soul from this mistress?
The fact is, do I want it to be saved?
Well, you can.
She offered me a great gift of saving a friend who saved my life. So I cannot complain.
I see.
She saved your friend, if you don't mind my asking.
She took his soul out of my body.
And this saved him.
Yes, because of my soul was eating his.
And where's his soul now?
And my necklace. Yes, and my necklace.
So, trapped there.
Willingly.
Interesting. You two must be very close.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes,
Saved
indeed.
my life. And gave me my eyes and my sight back.
And how do you see your future?
I see it with many children.
Oh. Bold plans. Is there perhaps a Mr. Priest somewhere waiting for you?
No.
Ironically enough, never mind.
Nope, not
Oh, please do tell.
Ironically enough, I do believe her prospective mate has undergone some training in that field.
Interesting.
Just perhaps not the one that she particularly followed. Which
It is also their son.
yes, which will cause some
Babies.
complications. Which my wife found out not too long before our wedding day.
Oh boy. I mean, what is love without complications?
non-existent in some cases.
Exactly. We need to find a way to make it work.
Yes.
And some things are worth fighting for. Especially love. And especially these days.
Precisely.
It has been a learning experience today. Not only visiting this beautiful house and very well equipped library, but also learning about you. I must be going now, but I am most grateful for your company. I hope we will see each other again soon.
Likewise.
Well, the next time you come by, the library will be a bit more filled in.
Very nice. Perhaps we can do some reading sessions. You know, invite the public and teach them about these topics.
Indeed.
It was a pleasure to meet you. By the way.
Farewell. I will try to find my way back home. I will most surely fail and
Okay.
get lost.
So wait, what you do is you go down and then you take the way down from the edge. You follow the path. You stay on the beach, headed past the boats, and then you come to a little curved edge in there, and then there's the portal.
I was with you until you said down. Thank you.